It was a hot Friday night, and I was bored as hell. I wanted to play some Undertale. Undertale had only been out a month, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. Except, I couldn't. I was broke as hell, and living at my mom's house without a job. That didn't stop me being the idiot teenager I was. I decided to get a pirated copy off the dark web. It only took about 10 minutes to download, and I was excited to get into the game, because I had seen videos of gamers playing it such as Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. It looked totally insane. Booted the game up and everything seemed fine, and it installed some virus on the family computer. The game started off like normal, but was oddly silent. There was no music playing. That was until I reached Flowey. It was there that it started playing the Sans music, the music that plays when Sans is there. Thought that was odd, so I reset my profile and popped back in. But this time the music was playing as soon as I started. Figured it must be a glitch. Decided to keep playing, despite being slightly annoyed that I wouldn't be hearing the rest of the soundtrack. Everything went accordingly until I got to the first boss fight of the game. Play tutorial with Sans. At that point I knew something was up. I was very interested, so I decided yet again to keep playing the game. As soon as I pressed the interact button on Sans, the game crashed. The computer started making the typical glitchy screeching noises old computers always make. I decided that the pirated copy was a total troll, and shut the computer down, and got up to go to bed. Before I could reach my bed, I heard a noise I instantly recognized. I looked around to see my computer up running, playing Megalovania with a picture of something too low res to make out from that distance. I slowly crept towards the computer, as if it could attack at any moment. After what felt like an eternity of walking, I reached the computer and was close enough to see what the image was. What I saw sent a chill down my spine. It was a photo of my house. I was frozen with fear when I suddenly felt a breeze hit my neck. I quickly realized that I had left the window open and ran to close it. I paused at the window, making sure nobody was out there before slamming the window shut. I listened for a moment to make sure it didn't wake my mama. She would be mega pissed if I woke her up at this ungodly hour. Everything was fine, for now at least. I realized I really should have just gone to bed, so I shut off the computer one last time and popped into my next bed. Fell into a deep sleep. "Wanna have a bad time?" a voice shouted at me as Megalovania blasted at a deafeningly loud volume. I sat straight up, drenched in sweat. It's just a bad dream. Suddenly, I heard a thunk coming from my closet. The closet creaked open as a soft noise leaked out. I was frozen with fear and watched in horror as a bony hand reached out. An unknown force pulled me towards the closet, and a rotten, real-life Sans face with tiny sunken back human eyes emerged from the closet, inches away from me. I tried to scream, but his bony fingers wrapped around my mouth. "You're gonna have a bad time," he whispered in a deep, demonic voice, as his other hand gripped around my neck, slowly squeezing tighter. "Get dunked on, kiddo," Sans said as he dropped my lifeless body to the floor, before disappearing into the closet, never to be seen again. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you ever download Undertale, make sure it's from a legitimate source. Don't end up like I did.